blast off. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another the best wargaming tier list. My name is Colton, joined by my co-host Taylor. We're going to be giving you our thoughts and feelings about Emperor's Children in the form of a tier list, and let y'all know how we think that they're going to rank pre them coming out very soon.
We aren't going to go super in depth with what each data sheet does. If you are curious, we did a whole codex review. Go check it out.
Yep, it'll be in the description.
Yes. Oh yeah, good idea.
All right. What's this first unit we got?
Noise Marines. Yeah.
So we got 4 tiers. I mean, the best, if you're talking about best attachment, you're putting them in the one that you reroll and you get out of the truck, right? Out of the Rhino. I think that they're strong. I don't know. I'm stuck between strong and okay. I don't think they're really okay, but I don't think they're super strong either. They're good at what they do.
I think if you look at their data sheet, I have a problem, right? So they can be very good if they're shooting into the right target and you roll an adequate amount of 3-ups if you're not in the detachment that lets you reroll. But whenever these things start to have some consistency with rerolls or even like crit 5s and 6s in the Slanesh Demons detachment, then I think that they become very good. But I think we should put them in strong because I think they are good. I think they're very good in Emperor's Children specifically, because it's really our only shooting piece to clear chaff and stuff. And for 135, they're not bad. They just fold super quick.
They do. Only 2 wounds apiece, and they have a giant footprint.
Yeah, 40 mil bases.
They will.
Yeah, we'll put them here.
Space Marines, very good.
True. If you can roll 3-ups.
True. Lord Kakophonist. That is just okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
He ain't nothing to write home about.
No, I mean he gives the Noise Marines sustained hits, so I mean it's improving their consistency. He's only 60 points, so I could see why someone would want to run him. But I think if you're absolutely trying to min-max, maybe you don't take him.
No. He's just whatever. He's whatever.
Dude, the Lord Exultant, brother.
I just thought I'd do that.
Yes.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, dude. This dude is so good. Probably the best character. No, the best non-named character, for sure.
Oh yeah, 100% the best non-named character. He is disgusting, and he takes buffs so well.
He's an excellent catalyst to throw an enhancement on, and he goes up in value extremely. What am I looking for? He goes up in value a lot. It's great. Yes, that's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Especially when you... I think he's 85 points.
Yeah, he's so cheap.
Yeah, he's great.
Than a Master of Executions, even if you give him an enhancement.
Yeah, so he gets the Phoenix Lance, which is 5 attack strength, 7 AP 2 damage 2, I believe, hitting on it too. And it has Lance, so you're wounding everything on the game on at least 4s without any defensive buffs. So like the Lord of Skulls, you're going to wound on a 4 with Lance. If you add him with Infractors, which is an amazing combo, he's going to get Scout 6, gives the Rhino Scout 6 because he gets whatever buff the Infractors or Tormentors have, whether it be Infiltrate or Scout. So he's scouting up, and then he also gets to reroll wounds on objectives, and it's fucking insane. It's so good.
He's pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. These next guys are Tormentors. These are the ones that infiltrate and sticky.
They're good. You're gonna take them. I don't think they're the best. I think they're probably
I feel like
strong.
you take at least 2 squads, right?
You take 2, but I mean they're good at what they. Yeah, I mean you are taking 2.
I would say top of strong is good.
Yeah,
the infiltrate and sticky combo.
And they're good, but they're not.
I guess that's true. I don't know. Having sticky and infiltrate is such a fucking amazing combo.
It is very good. You also have to hope you go well. It's 50-50 if it pops off or not, but it is on the ones you do go first, it's very strong.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even saying putting them out in the middle to sticky. I'm saying going
natural.
So if you're in what's it called? The rectangles with the 9 inches away. What is that?
The
deployment.
Search
is
and
it search? Search and destroy. So if you get a map with search and destroy, you just fucking go ahead and throw them on your natural expansion, and then you don't have to fucking worry about putting another having something that moves fast to get over to your natural expansion. They're dropping, sticking, and guess what? If you get fucking containment turn 1, you're fucking popping out doing that, and it's sticky, and your opponent has to come touch it.
They gotta come touch it.
Yeah, I think strong. I think high
is strong.
Top is strong is good.
Strong.
Yeah, I think there's definitely good candidates for the best, and I think these guys probably don't make that cut. These are Infractors. I think these things go to best.
Yeah, they're disgusting. They're just better assault intercessors.
They get a lot of attacks with reroll wounds on objectives with precision.
See, they have
and
precision.
It's AP 1, damage 1. It's so good. They all have precision, bro. It's so good.
I don't understand.
It's
Dude,
so
if I could take assault intercessors that all had precision, that'd be disgusting.
Yeah. Where these guys, their value is even better in Peerless Bladesmen because you give them sustained hits, because then they get sustained and lethal hits with the character. It's so good. And then you can give them an extra AP, so now they have a high volume of attacks with AP 2 damage 1 and precision.
AP 1 precision probably doesn't kill a character. AP 2 of precision, that many attacks, you're killing characters. Even custodian characters you're killing.
Yeah, just from the amount of volume that you're getting.
I mean, you gave me what, in our game, 19 AP 1s? Or
it was AP 2. Yeah.
I mean, that's 10 damage on average to anything that you're looking at, even with the 4-up and bolt. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
They're killing
it's
any
so
character
good.
they look at.
It's so
you don't
good,
have to,
yeah.
worry about if you control the point, don't control the point. It's just if they're on a point, reroll.
Yeah, they got the good wording on their ability.
No shenanigans. You just got it. Yeah, they're disgusting. Very, very disgusting. Flawless Blades. Dude, I feel like they go, the bottom is strong.
I think so, too. I think that's right.
Strong.
Yeah.
They make... We'll talk about... Well, we already talked about Lucius. They make Lucius disgusting.
Dude, they make Lucius so good.
But by themselves... I mean, they do damage, don't get me wrong. It's just if you go into something with an Imble, it doesn't matter.
So that's the biggest thing with Flawless Blades, right? Them only getting 3 attacks apiece is bad. They're priced, I think, pretty fair for what they do.
Yeah.
If they go into something without an Imble, they're great. If they go into something with an Imble, they fall off a fucking cliff, dude. They're very inefficient into it. But with Lucius, where Lucius is rerolling hits and wounds into monsters, characters, and walker units, he's fucking picking up a ton of stuff.
Yeah, a little 3-man of Lucius is disgusting. The amount of damage it puts out for 250 points is a lot. And it's so weird because their ability wants you to pop it into tanks, but on average you just don't have enough attacks to kill tanks. So you're usually just losing a guy out of it.
I mean, I think their bottom is strong, top of okay, which is a shame because they're such cool models.
Yeah, mostly just because that one unit with Lucius is so good. I think
it's so good.
A little bit.
It's a great combo. Yeah. So let's talk about Lucius. He's the best. Is he better than Lord Exultant or worse?
I actually think a Lord Exultant's probably better.
I think so too.
Just you know what Lucius is doing, and the Lord Exultant just has so many different things you can do with him that I think it's better than Lucius.
He has a ton of variety of variants of what you could do with him. Lucius is just, he hits like a truck, and then especially into melee armies, he fights first and has low knock against ranged armies, which is a huge benefit. And he has a 6-up field no pain and a 2-up 4-up, so he's very hard to deal with.
He's got a 5-up field no pain.
He's got a 5-up field no pain?
Yeah, it's a 5-up.
Dude, he's got it with the sauce. I love him. I think I take him in every single list I run.
And you can choose whether you want to attach him to a dude or not. The squad or not, like the Flawless Blades, you could take him and don't have to attach it, depending on the matchup.
Yeah, I think I would take a 3-man Flawless Blade squad, and if I feel like the matchup doesn't really need it, then I'm just going to split them, and then they can go do their own things.
So it's a 110-point unit that trades pretty decently.
Say yes?
I said Flawless Blades just die so quick.
They do. That's kind of an issue with the entire army is they fold
Yeah.
super fast. Like literally the whole army, which is kind of, I mean, move fast, glass cannon.
Yeah.
Which I think they hit the nail on the head with the design philosophy they were going with.
Chaos Spawn!
I think they're strong. I think they're probably on par with Flawless Blades.
Yeah. They're probably a little bit better.
Yeah, I
They
think
just-
so too. I think go
They're
ahead.
such a good tech piece.
Yeah, so we had a conversation about this in Discord the other day. I think at least one Chaos Spawn is good in almost every Emperor's Children list, besides one that have access to movement shenanigans with a CP, because this is a resource that you can use to like go deny area denial, or you set it up to go touch the middle point, and then you're like, hey, you have to come get me off this point or I'm going to score it, and then they move, and then you just move fucking 6 inches behind a ruin or something. It's just a great tech piece. Reactive moving is so strong, and they're very annoying to kill.
Reactive moving and being a flat 6 inches is even better, and not like a
So
D6.
good.
It's just see, it just makes pre-measuring so much easier. Like I know where exactly where I'm moving,
Yep,
and they don't hit
100%,
crazy
dude.
hard, but they will kill Space Marine bodies. They can and will kill Space Marines.
Yeah, they will 100%. They can help clear chaff, which the army desperately needs.
Yeah, Fulgrim, dude. Fulgrim.
What do you think about
Dude,
Fulgrim?
well, I know I want to meme and say that he's probably just bottom of okay. I don't think he's actually that bad, but he's just bad. Yeah, he's just like bottom of okay.
I was talking to Phil about this today, and I kind of talked through why Fulgrim doesn't fit in a lot of competitive lists, is because you start looking at all the great things you can take and all the things you can take for his points value, and you start building a competitive list, and you just don't have enough points to include him at the end,
Yeah.
right? For what he does. So unless you have in the detachments where you can give him sustained hits on 5s and 6s, his value increases a lot, but
Is that only the
he
demon
still
detachment?
just
Is there...
folds, bro.
Yeah, he
And the
does.
way that I told Phil, I was like, listen, if you're going into a melee army, he's probably very good because he can fight first and he does do damage. But if you go into a shooting army, he's fucking dead. So like if you're making a competitive list where you're trying to take out as many variables as possible, I wouldn't want to bet on not going into a ranged army.
Yeah, and his thing should not be on a 4-up. It's just like it's a 50-50 chance to maybe do mortal. Like it's just not good. Especially when you probably are not activating it turn 1 for sure, because
Right.
you're usually don't get into combat turn 1, and then turn 2. I mean, you're activating it, but usually it's only in the chaff at that point.
If you're
It's
playing
just
against
not-
a good
it's-
player, you're activating it twice. Once in shooting, once in melee. And then he's probably getting picked up.
It's gonna die the turn after he comes out,
Yeah,
which just, I think,
100%.
he's like Angron, where Angron usually dies the turn he comes out too.
Mhm.
But at least in melee, Angron's harder to kill with -1 damage versus this guy just
Yeah.
has nothing to protect.
I mean, he can get -1 to hit, right? But -1 to hit, you can get around, and it's not enough to like, it's not as good as -1 damage, right?
Yeah. Especially with how many rerolls are in the game.
And plus two, Angron gets access to Feel No Pains, and then he's pretty much just like a worse defensive profile than Angron. Besides the coterie of the Conceited, where you can give him a 6 of Feel No Pain, I think, unless that's excluded to only infantry.
Surely you can give it to him. Let's
Let's put him at the top of okay.
Bad. He just
It's
needs
fine.
a point decrease.
Which is, he either needs to do more, or because he doesn't excel at anything, right? He has almost the same melee profile as a Maulerfiend, and defensively, he's only 1 more toughness and 6 more wounds for triple the cost. It's not worth it.
I think it's the exact same profile as a Maulerfiend besides sustain and hitting on a 2.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's why I said it's almost, yeah. Because, I mean, it is,
It's close
hitting on a
enough.
3 is just way worse than hitting on a 2, but
Yeah.
it's close enough.
Yeah. It shouldn't
Listen.
be that close.
The Maulerfiend's 130 points, all right? Let's get, it shouldn't be
What are
that
we
close.
doing? What are we doing? His gun's really good.
So, yeah.
I like his gun. It's a good gun, but 12-inch range
It's
sucks.
cool. 12-inch range. Yeah, it's bad. He's worse than the Kakophonist, so hit my mic.
What's the... Who is Who's next?
This is the Sorcerer.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
dude.
you'd ever take him.
I don't think you would ever fucking take him.
And he just gives his unit cover. Who cares?
That's maybe if you didn't just automatically get cover in this game, then
Yeah. Either you always have cover or the opponent's army ignores it, so it doesn't matter.
right. There's no in between.
There's no, yeah.
Tell me about this guy, Colton.
Dude, I want it. Dude, I love that guy so much. I want to put him to the best, but I don't think he's probably, I think he's like high strong. I don't think he's the best. I think they just don't hit hard enough to be in the best. That thing is tanky. It's not gonna die. It just doesn't hit very hard.
So you could put an enhancement on him, right? So I think we should put him in. So here's the thing. I keep stopping myself. You need something high toughness in this army, or else your army's just gonna measure out your threat range and stay away from you. You need something tanky that you can throw on points and survive potentially turn of your opponent's offense. And this is a great candidate for that because he moves super fast, advances and charges, does mortal on the charge. You can slap enhancements on him to give him like +1 attack, +1 damage, so that makes his sweep profile go up. He moves 14 inches and can advance, fall back, and charge. It's insane. I think he's definitely I think he could go into best. I think you can make an argument for it.
Top is strong or bottom of the best. One of the two.
I think we put him
Throw
here.
him out there, dude. I love him so much. Just put him out there, dude.
Listen, we might be wrong, but this is definitely personal bias. He and I both love the Winged Daemon Prince.
Just so good, dude. It does impact mortals. It's got -1 damage all the time. You could give it extra AP.
It's so good. Now, this guy, probably bottom of straw.
Yeah, he's still really good. I'm not as high about him as the other one.
This guy's 180 points. Yeah, that's fucking... Yeah. This guy's 15 points more expensive. He's 195.
Yes, yeah, he's 15 more points.
I think he's still good. I think he's top of okay, bottom of strong.
Yeah, put him bottom of strong. I don't think he deserves to go where Fulgrim goes. He's not that bad. I'm not as high on him, but he's very good.
There's definitely... I really like the fact that he gets blown up when he's 3 inches away from an infantry unit. He has a 2-up fight on death, and then he increases the AP of everything around him from 6 inches. So he's a force multiplier. He makes it so your opponent has to get up in your face. I honestly think, you know what? I think he's better than... I think he goes here.
Yeah, I can see that.
But the thing is, the issue is that the Winged Daemon Prince, I think, is just better, and I don't think you're taking both of these.
No.
But if this guy wasn't here, he probably could. Yeah. He could go up there. I think he's great. I think both the Daemon Princes are great candidates.
I can make an argument for putting the damage enhancement on the winged one. I can't make an argument for putting it on the foot one over Exultant and the winged one.
I agree.
Like that is not getting that enhancement before either of the other two.
Yeah, because the winged one you're definitely just wanting to throw in because he can definitely survive multiple activations or get multiple activations out of him because he can survive with the -1 damage. I think that the winged one, I like him a lot as a tech piece, but he's a very expensive tech piece.
He is. He's pretty good though.
Terminators.
Whoever said they were good was capping.
I think they're okay.
Yeah, they're aight. They're aight.
I think they get overshadowed by how good the rest of the army is. Because honestly, like the codex is very good. The data sheets are all very good. They all have very fun rules. These guys, they got a 2-up, 4-up. They got 3 wounds apiece. But their ability doesn't fucking do anything, right? Yeah, they reroll charges on anything they fucking shoot. Whatever.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna rapid ingress to these guys anyways.
Yeah, you're gonna rapid them. I mean, if you have to rip a 9 to win the game or something,
a 9 rerollable is not. No. Yeah.
They're pretty mid.
Their melee's okay. I just don't like them very much. I think they're okay.
They're Maulerfiends, dude.
I think they're strong.
Yeah, I think they're like right below Tormentors, but they're very strong. They're good. They're
130 points.
They are 130 points.
They're 130 points. They're T10, right? With 12 wounds. They got
In
good
12 wounds,
anti-tank.
Their ability isn't amazing, but they just kind of fulfill a role that the army needs for very
Dude,
cheap.
honestly, they could not have the ability, and I would probably still take one at 130. To me, that's just a
it's
bonus.
just good value. It's not as good as
It's
the
great value.
Eater's ability, but it's really good value.
Yeah. The biggest thing is that he's 130 points, and he's T10
12
with 12 wounds. Yeah. And he can pick stuff up. I like the tail.
Daemon Prince.
I like the tail on him because kind of what I see him being used for is it's like we call a distraction carnifex. Your opponent has to put something real into it, and you can position it to where your opponent has to move up to shoot it, and then the rest of your army gets to fucking play the game.
Yeah, I don't like I don't like dropping the extra attacks for the Melta gun.
I don't like the Melta.
Because
I'd rather have the extra 6 attacks.
Guard, and it's like, you're not killing all of them.
You're literally not killing all of them. Even with the 6 attacks, you're probably not killing all of them, but it's a way better shot.
But, like, maybe if the gun was twin linked, I'd consider it. But you want to shoot into a tank, you're wounding on a 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Not where it's at. Heldrake, dude, throw it down. It's bad. We already talked about it. I will say, it does have, I think, 1 or 2 more wounds and a 2-up armor save for some reason in this codex.
So we were talking. One of the guys that watches this, I think his name is Joshua Gibbs. He commented, kind of sad that we weren't high on Heldrakes. They're a very cool model. They're just kind of expensive, and they're also 0 OC, so they don't really get to play the game in Pariah Nexus with all the actions that you have to do.
They should make it where if you put an aircraft in hover mode, it gets like 2 OC.
I think that's a good idea.
And it's not like it's breaking the game.
Yeah.
So cool model, but bad.
This is the Land Raider. I think it's okay.
I think it's okay. Yeah. It's just it's I
think the only detachment you take this in is maybe Rapid Evisceration, because you can change a damage characteristic to 0.
Is that a stratagem?
Well, it's an enhancement.
But you put it on a character.
Yeah.
They don't have any tech freeze though. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's just so expensive.
It's very expensive, and the anti-tank is okay. I think it's just a great candidate for being an okay.
Yeah.
It is. It's T12 with 16 wounds, right? So, like, it's very hard to deal with. Like, I could see why someone would want to take it, but for me, like, I think I'm leaning more into a lot of Rhinos and a lot of fucking Infractors.
It's also the only last cannons you got.
True. Rhino.
I
mean, for sure, like, up here, right?
Yeah, probably. It's got a good ability.
I mean, what's the ability do?
I think it's like just bottom of like strong.
I think you take at least 2, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're taking them though, just because it's the only transport.
Here's why I think that they go on like the top of strong, probably here. Okay, I guess not top of strong. I think you have to have Chaos Rhinos to fucking play the game.
Well, you do. I'm not saying you don't need them. I'm just saying, like, you're taking them because you have to.
That's true. That's true.
Like, you don't. There's no like. You have to take them.
Yeah, I get that.
And they have a good ability. They have a better ability than regular Rhinos.
Yeah, they are Rhinos though.
They are just Rhinos. They aren't doing anything special or game changing. They're just Rhinos.
Yep. So we're into the Demon Units. So I'm gonna put the Seekers. I'm gonna put the Seekers in okay. We don't know what the points are, so it is what it is. Daemonettes. So these are just gonna be strictly ranked off of how they work in that one detachment, because that's the only detachment you can take them in. Daemonettes are the best, right?
I think they're just strong. I mean, the detachment's built around them, but I don't think it makes them like crazy. It doesn't. You 2 CP pick them up.
Yeah, but they get pretty decent attacks with dev wounds, and then you can have a strat to bring some back, put them into deep strike.
That's true. They don't die.
If they're within 6 inches of a Emperor's Children unit, they get to reroll hit rolls. They get sustained hits, and if they already have sustained hits, they get crit 5s and 6s. Is that what it is? I mean, we can put them in top of strong.
Yeah, I think they're just not. I think they're strong. I don't think that they're the best. They just don't do much.
It just feels weird putting the demon units up here.
I think that's the only one that goes the best. I don't think any of the other ones going strong or okay. Or
I think these are okay. Like, you need to have these. I think you take one squad to like score points, but they got 4 wounds. Like, they're just okay. Shalaxi and the Keeper of Secrets are both. I think Shalaxi's fucking
Shalaxi really isn't that bad. I don't think she goes down there.
You don't think she's less than perfect?
No, her ability as play, you just have to work for it.
I think she's definitely bottom of okay.
Yeah, she's down there. I just don't think she's not terrible.
Yeah,
she's not nearly as good as her like the Demon's Codex.
Yeah, 100%. She got it. I think her and the Keeper both got pretty big downgrades, right?
Yes, yeah. They don't. Neither of them have a Feel No Pain anymore. A 5-up Feel No Pain. Well, I like how this looks. Less than perfect. Down there looking good. Fulgrim should be at the best, but he's not. For Fulgrim.
Okay, so you like where everything is?
Yeah, I think everything looks good.
Yeah.
Sucks that Fulgrim's down there, but...
It is what it is. Listen, I know some of you are going to be mad, but this is based off of what we consider competitive play. He's going to be fine. Like, he's even great into melee matchups, but if you're going to a tournament, you can't just bank on having a melee matchup, right?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, he doesn't kill 10 beast stagger boys. He does not on average kill 10 beast stagger boys at all in the WoW.
Yeah, you have to remember all of these data sheets too, like especially the best and strong, these data sheets are so good. Yeah. Like, we got a very good codex. I'm very happy with it.
Oh. They got six detachments. I think almost every one of them has play.
Every single one of them besides Slaaneish's Chosen, which is the favorite champions one, which makes no fucking sense to me. I've tried looking into it, and then I think Coterie the Conceited is slightly less competitive, but still fair. It seems very fun to play.
Yeah, if you own the demon units and run it, play it.
No.
Oh, I thought
that's a different one.
Oh, Coterie's
the
one.
pack points. Yeah,
that one
is
fun.
I think what the fuck? What is that called? Carnival of Excess.
Yeah,
I think Carnival has pretty good competitive play.
Giving maybe if Fulgrim has crit 5s, he can kill Angron. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Probably not still.
I don't think he does. All right. Well, this has been the definitive Emperor's Children tier list. Obviously, everything is exactly how it should be. We're not incorrect about anything, and it's definitely not based off our perspective at all. So if you disagree, I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
Let us know why the Heldrake doesn't go in F tier.
Oh, true. All right. Well, I've been Taylor. I've been Taylor. This is Colton. We're the best wargaming. We're the best. You're the best, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.